Hey, what's up everyone? Chris Hughes here, and in this video I want to actually teach you how you can get people to write content for you. And the benefit of this is, as always, your time is the most valuable thing that you have, and what you should be doing if you run any type of online business or any type of business at all is you need to have content on your website. So what I'm going to share with you is my favorite resource when it comes to getting people to create content for me without having to directly spend my time like writing stuff and then having to go back and edit, and that takes time. That's very difficult for me, and it's very time consuming when it comes to my mind. Very tedious stuff. Like I do like writing sometimes, but for the most part I just don't want to do it. So there's good news is you can hire people to do it. And Textbroker, there's gonna be a link down below. It's my affiliate link, so I think I get like $1 or $2 every time you buy something. So if you want to use that, that's awesome for me, because me teaching you about this will, put a little money in my pocket. But I'm gonna show you how to use this. So what it is it's an easy way to get content created for you. And you'll see here, I actively use this. I'm gonna show you projects. Okay, so you'll see here I have 18 pages of orders. So I've used this a lot. I've built up entire blogs using other people's writing. And you'll see here, it's around $10 to $15 per article. In the case for this, these are like 4-star articles. So they're really well written. They're a lot of the time people who English is their native language. There are some things that you do need to be specific about when you're ordering these articles. And I have templates for this because it's stuff that I've created, stuff that I do. So I'm going to go through kind of creating a new order so that you can see what I include when I do this. So I'm usually just do open orders, at least in this case. When you're starting out, you only want to do the open orders because you don't know anyone on here yet. You don't have a network of writers established. Once you do, then you can do direct orders with people that are your good authors, like people that you know already. And I have templates. You'll see here for different sites. I'm just going to click on, let's do general template. No, I'll go to, oh, I already clicked it. Whoops. Okay, I'll try to go back. Okay, so continue, discard. Okay, so I messed that up, but I'll go through and I'll use my survivalist one. I have a website for survivalist preppers. And you'll see here, order title. I have a specific type of title that I use for these posts. And if you don't have a template for this, you're gonna wanna get that created. I'm gonna delete some of these titles so you don't have to look at all of them. But you wanna have like a default template that's like blank tips to blank, or like plug and play stuff so that you just come up with the idea for the article and then someone else steps in and actually does the writing for you. Okay, so order briefing. Our goal with these articles is to provide actionable tips and tricks for our audience. Our readers are 30 to 45-year-old men with families who are interested in survival/prepping and doomsday type information. We focus on providing steps that they can take to prepare for anything. These articles will be used to teach and educate our reader about skills that they may be lacking and open up their eyes to further information about prepping. So you'll see there it's pretty wide open. I do choose quality level. I do 4 stars. From the orders that I've gotten, the 5-star writers are absolutely incredible, but when it comes to creating a ton of content, the 4-star ones are also like really good. I haven't done anything with the 2 or 3 stars. That for me doesn't really resonate. If you have a lower quality website, maybe try that out, but I can't really. No, just go with like 4 or 5 stars. You want good quality stuff so that people who are going through your content are actually learning from it, and it's not just like half-assed stuff. Word count, 450 to 650 words. That's what we were using for this excuse me, for this particular website. You can update this, like if you have a certain thing that's like 500 to 600 words, you'll see over here on the right, it should update with the words. Let me see. Yeah, 500 to 600. So $14.75 for around a 600-word article. And if you do like having those crazy long ones, like 1,000 words or so, you can change this to be 900 to 1,000, and you'll see here $24.35. And this might be a little crazy to you initially if you're used to writing out 1,000-word articles yourself and not valuing your time. However, if you think about how long it takes you to write 1,000 words, I'm pretty sure that you could go do something else to make $24. At least that's the intention for this, is to let you kind of look at this from a non-emotional standpoint, just from like a time investment standpoint, so that you can make a better decision to see whether or not choosing to have other people do work for you is going to be worth it for you. So order type, open order, project folder. I have these organized based on the blogs they're going on. Categories, you can select everything from animals to weddings and everything in between. So like you could have children, you have business, beauty, finance, games, health. There's stuff for pretty much all of these things. You can even have press releases written here. So what you can do is processing time. You can give people a little bit more time if you're not in a rush to have articles done. And this could be beneficial if you have things that are like, I want you to cite 6 sources they used for this article. Having someone do it in one day and expecting that kind of stuff is a little more difficult to find. I usually do 1 to 3 days just because I'm weird. I have an idea and I want something done immediately because that's just how I am. You can go to advanced SEO and deadline options. And then you can select all of these. So you can do keyword densities, make sure it's required. You can have the deadline, specific for whatever you need. I don't know what plurals or inflections are. I'm not an English teacher. My mom was a 2nd grade teacher. Connecting words, I don't know what that is either. Able, about. Okay, so just a lot of the filler words. So you can select that if you want. I don't really use any of these things. There's certain... I don't have that in here. There's certain templates that I have where I give examples on articles that we've written that we really like the style of. And I even have stuff like, please be sure to use one instead of one. Like, look at that, I can't even spell. So this is why I use this kind of stuff. You'll see here like this, the one, and then like the little bracket thing. I like that a lot more than the one period. So I have that in a lot of my templates so that people can see it. And then I have other times I'll have something like, here's 3 articles that our current authors write, so you can get an idea. And then from that, people are going to message you. They're going to apply for it. Let me see if I have any messages. And I haven't ordered any recently. Okay, so you'll see here there's some people with direct orders, some people with just normal messages. Okay, so I don't have these, but you can get the article from someone, and if you don't like it, you let them know, and then you kind of like work back and forth to fix it so that it's perfect for what you like. And the fact of the matter is, when you do this, when you work with one of these authors and you give them more criteria, what happens is they're better prepared for the next article you're going to order. So this right here, Textbroker, is one of my favorite resources for getting high quality articles for your website. So I do highly recommend using them. And as I said before in the beginning, there's a link down below to use my link. And I think I get like $1 or $2 when you order something. Maybe, I honestly don't know the commission that they give me, but if you like this video and learned a little bit from it, then use my link and I'll get a little commission. But that's it. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Ask questions down below. And as I said before, there will be the link below so that you can actually learn more about this and buy your first article. Thanks.